What's up, YouTube? Day's midlife car crisis here. That time, monthly mail. I got a nice little pile stacked up. Nothing crazy. Haven't been spending crazy amount of money over the last 1.5 to 2 months. Saving up for the big show happening in 2 weeks. The National is right around the corner, and I cannot wait. One of my favorite times of the year. Get to hang out with all my friends, drink some beers, and then hang out, and then look at some cards and buy some cards. So I've saved up a good amount of cash for the show. I'm not going to bring thousands of dollars, nothing like that, but I got a little more than I did last year, and then so I'm hoping to get something a little big, and then mostly my normal pickups at the National, but we'll see how those go once I get there. I got one card in mind that I would like to buy. That's a little more expensive. I'm not going to talk about that today. Not going to spoil it. Hopefully I'll get one at the show, and if I can't find it, then I'll have a couple extra good cards. So, but I do have some pickups, and like I said, nothing crazy. Some oddball rookies, as I've been doing lately, and then some regular rookies. Only one autograph, no memorabilia cards. But let's start with hockey again. So 2 videos in a row showing a hockey rookie, and it's actually the same person, and it's practically the same card. But picked up the Peachy Brian Leach. So I have the Topps and now the Peachy. So only hockey in this. The rest will be baseball and football, which I got some cool oddball football at the end. But let's go to the one autograph for the Yanks. Got the Clete Boyer Yankees Classic Scripts. Don't order any Clete Boyer cards. And so this popped up on eBay. It wasn't that expensive. And went ahead and snagged it. And then we're going to keep on with the baseball. We'll show off one graded card from the 60s. Or exactly 1960. So I got the Frank Howard. It's a 3.5 CGC. Obviously the top's cut off pretty tight there. But it was super cheap. And said, why not? I think it was pretty much under $10 shipped. So can't beat that. And then let's get some of these oddballs. Actually, we'll start off with 2 non-oddballs. 2 from 1970. You got the John Mayberry and Ralph Garr. And 1970 Topps. So pick those 2 up. Working on that 70s checklist. This one's cool. It's a 1988 Peachy Derek Bell. So he is not in the regular top set, only in the Peachy. I think it was same with the Delano DeShields rookie. So I think his rookie's an 89 normally, but this is the 88. So I thought that was always pretty cool. These 2 guys in the Peachy set, but not in the regular Topps. This little Juan Gonzalez here. This is actually a freebie that came with the next card. The seller threw it in there. Just 1990 Classic. And then the card it came with was this one, Juan Gonzalez, and this is from Baseball Card Magazine. Just some cutouts cards. You gotta obviously cut them out off the sheet. So looks pretty solid, pretty good cut on these. Usually they're pretty rough, but picked up that. There's a couple more I need to get. Sammy Sosa has one. Larry Walker. I think there's one other one that's a pretty good 1990 rookie. This one's from Topps Magazine. Delano DeShields. From 1984. Normally I don't do a whole lot of top stickers. Actually, I never do any top stickers. But Darryl Strawberry rookie sticker. I had to grab that one. probably be the only one I pick up. A couple real cheapies. One of my favorite players, though, Todd Hundley for the Mets. Got the Upper Deck and the Fleer update, which I've had these in the past, but they were pretty beat up, so those are nice and clean. This one's cool. Stars of Baseball Universe, 1990. Has some pretty big names on here. You got Nolan Ryan, Bo Jackson, Cal Ripken, Ken Griffey Jr. But 1990, you got the Frank Thomas. So little kind of an oddball Frank Thomas rookie. And then the next three are for Ken Griffey Jr. So this is one of the Mother's Cookies. So 1989. And then a couple other oddball Griffies. Got these two right here. This first one is Action Superstars. And then this one also might be Action Superstar. 1989 Rookies 2. So a couple of oddball Griffies there. Even though it looks like that's either spring training or that what looks like a minor league field, but still pretty cool. And let's get to the 4 football cards. First, you got Topps Coca-Cola, Keelan Winslow. So, still need to pick up the Art Monk Coca-Cola. And then for baseball, Kirk Gibson has a Coca-Cola rookie. Next, this is what Topps, or not Topps Police, just the Jets Police card. Mark Gastineau, 1981. So, pretty cool. A little bigger than normal cards. I've showed a couple of police cards, which I'll show 2 more here in a minute. Top loader came in pretty old, but got the Gastineau. And then funny thing with that card is I purchased it. Didn't show up for a month and a half. Got the seller to refund it, and then 2 weeks after that, it finally shows up. So it was in the mail for 2 months, and then so tried to message the seller to pay for it. Never got back to me, so guess it's free. And then the next 2 are 1986 Police, Randall Cunningham, and I picked up the Reggie White. So White actually has a police card 1985. Cunningham's normal rookie's in 87, so it's kind of cool to have an 86 card of him. But Reggie White, Randall Cunningham for the Eagles. So got a good deal on these. But that is it. Those are the pickups, and probably be the last video I do before the National. I will be on Hobbypalooza this weekend, hanging out with Myco on Friday night. I believe that's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. So I'll be on for an hour with Myco, and then we will be at the National week and a half after that. So looking forward to seeing everybody, and y'all have a good night.